Hey, what's up everybody? I'm TK. This is TK and Drinks, the #1 voted mead review channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notify, follow, do all those things. Make sure to keep up to date on all your mead related content. Today we have another one from the Honest Mead Review series, getting into the Cyser from, oh you son of a bitch, fucking mosquito. Today we're getting into the Cyser from Island Honey Wine Company. Quick little shout out we're going to give our spotlight feature to Pommier Ranch Meadery there. And man, I think I'm going to screw this one up again. Kootenay, British Columbia. These guys have a dope looking meadery there at the base of the Rocky Mountains, right outside of Calgary, not too far. Looks like Paul Bunyan and Sasquatch would come up and have a glass of mead with you. So next time you're in the area, pack a flannel, head up that way. Go have yourself a mead at Pommier Ranch at the foot of the Rocky Mountains. That is a dope looking place. Before we hit into Island Honey Wine Company's Cyser, got a quick programming note change. We have been using the corkscrew from Opagard Meadery. My man John had sent that to me quite a while ago. Thank you very much for that. We got an upgrade going on. My man Dan over at Space Time Mead and Cider Works hooked it up with the Houdini. This thing is the business for y'all, for all of y'all in the know. This is professional sommelier grade right here. So let's do it to it. Go ahead, slice that right around the cap, all the way, biggity bang. Put the blade away, pop this down, pop this out. Screw that down in the middle. Ooh. Screw that down in the middle till we have one loop showing. Get that edge right there on the edge of the glass, that first lip. Give that, ooh, making me look like a bitch, Houdini. There we go, look at that. Bring that up to the second stage. Boom, easy peasy lemon squeezy, as my kid would say. Thank you so much, Dan. That was like a very jovial maneuver of you, my man. I know I called you and thanked you for that, but again, letting everybody know, Space Time, these dudes are freaking awesome. If you ever get a chance, like I said, swing by, pick something up from them. Right. This Cyser is looking absolutely brilliant, as is everything from Island Honey Wine Company. These guys have their clarification process down to an absolute science. Looks like we got like a lightly sparkling here off the pour. Got some bubbles showing up, sticking around. Oh yeah, this is definitely got a sparkling ciderness to it. Now granted, this was made from organic apples there on Prince Edward Island. Right down the block at that farm. Cannot remember the name of that farm. I will have that written down here in the notes right here. Those guys hooked up the apple cider for this. So again, absolutely brilliant clarity, lightly carbonated. See here, oh yeah, definitely has some nice legs to it, sticking around. Hey, keep it down in there. This is looking, yeah, just fantastic, absolutely. Whew, that does have an apple cidery smell. Now, for those of you not in the know, a Cyser is a mead that was made with apple cider juice in replacement of the water. So we're gonna be looking for those apple cider notes, knowing that this one was specifically made from a cider. So, oh yeah, you get that sharp fermented apple smell. Definitely get some sweetness from the honey in there, some sugary notes that fill it in there. I do get an apple scent in there. It's not an apple blossom. It is more like like a tart. Now these guys being in the Northeast probably have something closer like a Macintosh apple. I'm not exactly sure what kind of apple's on there, but my guess would be it is on the tartar leaning side. That smells like you got some apples freshly cut in your house, something like that. All right, let's give it a quick taste. Yeah, I do not care for that. That is very dry. Well, it says it's off dry. Definitely get the tartness from the apples. Get the a little bit of sweetness from the honey there. Not a whole heck of a lot of mouthfeel. It has I'd say a light to medium light body on it. Sticks around for a second. Yeah, that tastes like apple cider and sweet honey. I am not the hugest fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of cider to begin with. A sweetened apple cider I can get on board with, but like spiked ciders and fermented ciders and stuff, totally not my thing. I can appreciate them for what they are. Technically, this thing is on point. There's nothing, I mean, look at those legs if you can see that. Holy cow. I mean, it's just phenomenal. This thing checks all the boxes that I would expect a mead made with apple juice or cider would supposed to be checking. It's, again, just not my personal favorite. I'm going to go ahead and get to that scorecard real quick. Well, hopefully that worked out in the old editing booth. I don't have a clue, but between these tricky pours and these editing magics, we'll see how we get there. Anyway, so all in all, this was a very technically sound mead. I can't find anything technically wrong with it or anything like that. While I personally don't like it, if you're into white wines or light-bodied red wines, this is something I would certainly give a try. Again, fresh cut apples smell right off the bat. Smells like you've been peeling apples or something like that. You get this juicy fruit esters, very sweet notes, some tart notes in there. Like I said, probably a Macintosh apple or some sort of red-green variety. Very tart and sweet battling together in there. Onto color, we got that absolutely brilliant white color, not a floaty in there, lightly carbonated, lightly to lightly medium carbonated on there. Absolutely just stunning on their clarity. Again, everything Island Honey Wine does, just phenomenal on the clarity. Has some great legs to it. Stick around for a while, nice and clingy. Doesn't come off as cloying though in the taste. Getting into that, you do get that tart apple cider taste right up front. Excuse me. Speaking of, quite astringent initially, gives you a lot of that puckering mouth feel. Fades away pretty fast. I have a suspicion that there's no artificial tannins in this. I feel that a lot of the natural tannins just comes from the apples themselves in the cider and everything like that. I could be wrong, still getting quite the feel from that, but I have a feeling it's a much more tannin driven astringency than there would be from any acidity or anything like that. All in all, I'd say it's a great example of a semi-sweet, which is what they call in it. Cyser, get all those flavors and notes from the apple. Technically delivers on all those notes it's supposed to be. Again, just not a personal favorite of mine. So I did go ahead and score this bad boy a 38, because 38 is great, but it's not, I don't think it's as good as their other ones. I would hesitate to, like I said, buy this one again. Just because something's normally not your bag, you need to get into it, because you're going to make you a better, more educated drinker. And like I said before, man, a better, more educated drinking society and community is going to be better for the whole community as a being. So try something you're not used to. You may love it, you may not, but what you did is you gave something a shot. So thank you very much, Island Honey Wine Company, for making this Cyser. It's amazing, organic apples from Prince Edward Island, Canada. Man, you guys are doing it up there. So next episode, we're going to be getting into my second to last one from these guys. I believe it is again, randomly out the thing. I'm holding it up for you. What is it? Lavender. Ooh, another lavender one. I have to say, I was very pleased with the way that lavender one from Black Labs turned out. It was not overpowering or anything. Didn't taste like I was chewing on flowers. I'm hoping this one turns out the same way. Again, another 13.5%. Again, I'm sure that lavender that they get is right from their island. Everything doesn't say on the back of here. So delectable floral notes. I can only imagine this is going to be a phenomenal beverage. So, ooh, hey, ting ting. Again, thank you, Charles and Laura, for supplying me with some delicious content from my show. I really appreciate everything you guys are doing. If anybody has a meadery that they'd like me to try, go ahead and shoot me a comment down in the section. Again, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, hit the notify bell, do all those things. We're up to 85 subscribers, I think, now. As soon as we get to 100, I'm going to be doing that giveaway, so let me know. I got a couple cats in there already. I'm getting super excited about this. Thank you so much for being a part of the show with me today. Have a great day, great evening, night, wherever you're at. See you next time. Thank you so much. Later.